Good morning, it's James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, well. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. So you know what I love about you? Everything, and including the fact that a couple weeks ago, I did a piece on positive gene expression, talking about epigenetics and the 10 things that you can do to encourage healthy gene expression to help with physical, emotional, neurochemical, cognitive, all-out awesomeness in your life. Many of you, lots of you actually wrote and said, hey, I love that you shared those 10 things I should be doing or could be doing. What is it, the things that I should stop doing? If there's anything I should stop doing, what actually gets in the way of positive gene expression, which would get in the way of your vitality, your longevity, your health, and your happiness on all levels? Well, ask and ye shall receive. Ye shall. What am I doing? Anyway, so these are 10 things that science tells us that we would really want to discourage or stop altogether if we can, and hopefully we can move towards these things at a practical, practicing level. Because yes, this is what science tells us really gets in the way of our health and longevity when it comes to gene expression. Number one, of course, stress. Number two, this is, oh my goodness, toxic people. And I know that sounds harsh, but I don't want to kind of make it about dehumanizing, but there are certain people, right, that you just kind of, you've seen on the media, not mentioning any names, social media stuff, and you're going, oh man, look, it's just like, and you just feel awful afterwards. That is also affecting your gene expression. So anytime you're feeling that sense of, know that is getting in the way of healthy gene expression. So you want to do all you can to help eliminate or discourage or clean up that part of your world. Number three, unfulfilling work. There was a very fascinating study that was done on people in certain job opportunities. I'll just leave it there, opportunities where they just didn't like the work. They didn't like who they're working with, what they're working for. And over the time, many, many years, looking at how that escalated negative gene activity, getting in the way of their health and their happiness, and over time really eroding their opportunity for longevity. So really think about the work that you're doing, and it isn't necessarily your job, but your purpose in the world, and how are you lining up with it? How are you giving yourself opportunities to align with your greatest sense of purpose and fulfillment? Really, really important. Number four, sitting too long. Outside of me sitting here in the treehouse with you for a few minutes every morning, in my home office, I have a standing desk, and I literally don't sit the rest of the day. And I know that may sound a little obsessive, but I'm so interested and dedicated to the idea of what I've been reading a lot about sitting versus standing. And sometimes I'll even do my steps while I'm standing and working. And, it's a powerful practice. And I'm not suggesting that everyone should, oh my gosh, I'm going to stand the rest of my day. But just be very clear when there's things you could be doing standing versus sitting, it's always a good idea. Number five, pessimism. I did a piece, about a month and a half ago on optimism and its relationship to positive gene expression, longevity, you name it. It enhances every area of our life. And a study that was shown on people who tend to be more pessimistic and how it directly impacts our telomeres, our DNA, how genes will express more negative opportunity versus positive ones. So that's just something we can all work on. And I know this time on the planet right now, it's not easy to be optimistic. And I don't want people to be toxically positive, just kind of pretending everything's awesome when it's not. But giving yourself permission to say, I am working towards an ever-increasing opportunity for my health, for my happiness, for my purpose, for my peace. And I work towards it. That is optimism. Number six, eating after you're full. Now, that may sound a little kind of like, I don't do that, but when we're not paying attention to how we feel during the mealtime, many of us, especially when we're watching television, in particular the news, studies show that we don't register satiety. And many of us overeat, and we have no idea that we're even doing it. And the more food we add after we're full actually increases negative gene expression. Very interesting. Number seven, unhappy friends. Now, I just want to be super clear with you. I don't have everyone in my life is happy. It's not how it works. But I want to be around people who, as much as I possibly can. And this is a hard one, right? You don't want to sound judgmental. And even though I believe that might sound judgmental, I have all kinds of people in my life. Some people who are very happy, some people who are going through really hard stuff. But you just have to make sure you are really, really clear about how much and how often you're doing that. Because studies show that unhappiness, or that idea of toxic things and toxic inclination, all impacts our gene expression. So spend time with those people, do what you can to encourage and spread light and love, and then balance it out with other people who may be more happy and optimistic. And hopefully you're somewhere in the middle of this, giving yourself permission to cultivate balance. Yeah, that's a sticky one, isn't it? I'm doing my best to kind of really be empathic, because I'm not always happy either. And I have many days where I'm probably not the most awesome person to spend time with. And I recognize that. I do my very best not to, how should we say, rain on other people's parade. Number 8, worry and rumination. Man, studies are so discouraging, but also can be encouraging once we know. We got to be very mindful of this. And one of the greatest antidotes to worry is taking action. Just moving towards something that you have agency and autonomy over helps to discourage worry. Number 9, distractions. Breaking the law of distraction. Oh my gosh, how many opportunities are there for that each and every day? And lastly, too much comfort. And that one I love. I saved it for the end because I love the fact that the more that we are pushing up against our comfort zone, the more that we're expanding our opportunity to create a life that we love. And there lies so much exponential opportunity for greater health, greater happiness, greater peace, greater purpose, and absolutely greater longevity. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope I am being as respectful as I need to be and want to be, because I really do believe this is not easy right now. And we want to be a beneficial presence on the planet, and we also want to honor all of our friends, our family, people that we care about, but also be very mindful about how we keep balance in our life to keep moving forward in our life. So with that, all love to all beings. Much peace, every blessing. Bye for now.